Hello, Tanya. Thanks for joining me on my Skype call today. How are you?
Good, thanks, John. How about you?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. It's a bit ugly and sort of windy and rainy outside, so it's a good day to be in the office, I guess. How's it where you are?
Amazing. Beautifully sunny and looking fantastic.
Yeah, I think I should end this call about now.
Well, I don't know. I'm not quite ready yet.
Mate, I'm giving you a call because you have been shortlisted in our group of finalists for our now famous RPAS Scholarship, if you wish. So you've been narrowed down. That's pretty exciting.
It's ridiculously exciting. As I said to you, I've been floating around. I've been floating all day since that phone call.
Well, that's
It's amazing.
So that's the first question, I guess. I mean, I've got your submission here in front of me, but it's always good to hear it from the horses. What does, if this was successful for you and you got, the nod, what would it mean to you? What does this do for you?
Wow, opens a lot of doors, a lot of opportunities. Mm-hmm. As you know, I've completed my diploma in photography studies.
Yep, got that.
I just feel it's a whole new world. There's a whole new world out there. It's just a different perspective. I'm finding it interesting. I've been working as a photography assistant just one day a week.
Yep.
And the person I work for, he's got his REPL.
Gotcha.
So been with him a few times when he's done drone photography, and look, it's just amazing. Yep. So I kind of think straight up, for me, he's a little bit of a mentor. I feel that I've got somebody that I can learn from, work with. So I don't know, I feel it opens a lot of opportunities, and to narrow it down, I find it really difficult. I think about real estate photography, I think about travel photography, I think about I guess what I'm going to call artistic endeavours, artistic sort of photography. Yep. I could get really crazy and think about Hollywood.
You could.
And I must say, I saw on your Facebook post that you've got a guy that's working at whatever I say with Stan.
Stan, absolutely. And I was about to say, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say, don't think that's too far-fetched, right? Because we've been doing this a while now, so a lot of our students are now starting to really mature into the industry.
Yes.
That gentleman in particular, and he won't be bothered by me mentioning his name. His name's June, June Bastoni. He's now on the crew with Stan. So, the term Hollywood is very broad, but there's no reason why at some point in the future you can't reach for the stars, so to speak. This is. Let's not just say, I'm going to go out and do some real estate photography and be happily ever after. Who knows where it goes? So, not only that, there's another fellow we trained. He's doing some great work with some research institutions. He was flying a drone gathering whale snot. I mean,
wow,
that's just bizarre. And I think is still one of the only people to be able to fly a drone inside Parliament House. So,
whoa,
put a drone up inside Parliament House. So, don't be scared to dream big, mate. I think it's a great thing.
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting. One of my friends works for BP, and she said, of course, they're using drones to fly in. Now, I must say I tuned out in part of her conversation, but they're using drones to fly down into the big, I don't know what I call them, vats or whatever they're called, and they're checking for damage in those big, I'm sure I should know the name, but I don't, in the vats.
That's okay. I know what you mean. Yep.
So, it's kind of interesting. Another guy I heard's doing, just footage of house. Oh, I keep waving my arms around, sorry.
No,
see them.
That's all right, go for your life.
He was working for an insurance company and just checking storm damage on the roofs of houses.
Yep.
And I guess I work a couple of part-time jobs. I love variety. Yep. And I feel with this, there is a great option for huge variety.
Yep. Look, I'll give you that. I've had a couple of careers in my lifetime, a few to be honest, and the drone industry for me, I've been in it now going into 13 years. It is the most enjoyable career I think I've ever had. The variety is there. I'm meeting new people. I'm traveling. I'm going places. It really is an awesome industry to be involved in. So I've got your application in front of me. You mentioned you've got your advanced diploma of photographic study. So I guess for you, this is somewhat of a next logical step, right? It's like the tradesman becoming a builder, and now he wants to go on and start building houses and step up from there. So this is your next logical step, I gather, right?
Absolutely, and I feel it opens a whole literal world.
Look, I liked your application. It was quirky. we get a lot of applications, Tanya. It's amazing, and it takes a lot of time to get through it. And we got a bit overwhelmed this month, which is why it's taking a little bit longer. But we finally shortlisted it. And I liked your application. It was rather quirky and very different, which is really cool. And I do like the fact that you're thinking outside the box. And you also mentioned that the blood being transported by drones in June 2018. I mean, look, it really is the future, and I'm glad that you do think outside the box. That's what's caught my attention. The question I've got for you though is, so financially, and I don't want to delve too much into your private and your personal life. That's not why we're here. But it's about $5,000 worth of kit. That obviously you've applied for the scholarship. Thank you. Lost for words. It's been a long day. My goodness.
So it's not just me that's a bit anxious and overwhelmed.
500th phone call today for the scholarship. So financially, what does this mean to you though? Why it's tough for you obviously to come up with this?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the world. It's amazing. Right. Look, I've sort of looked at a few other. I've looked at a few other places that offer REPL.
Be completely honest. No problem at all.
The cheapest option is to do it online.
Yep.
But how do you do something like this online?
It's a good question.
I mean, surely to be there, to have the practical, to have the experience, to have the mentors, to have the guidance.
Yep. Yeah, look, we've never offered an online course, and we won't. I just don't think it's quality training. I don't think you can get as much out of an online course as you would being in a face-to-face course. So obviously, yeah. So financially, it would be tough for you to just reach into your pocket and pull out $5,000 and go, let's roll, right?
Financially, I wouldn't be doing it.
Right. Good-o. Well, that's what this scholarship's about. It's about finding people who are keen, and I like that you've already got a photography background because it puts you on the front step straight away. Yeah. We do get people call up from completely different industries going, hey mate, I'd like to move into the drone industry, but have absolutely no idea about photography, drones, or anything else, and that's a tough transition.
Yeah.
It's good that you're coming into the world with photography background already, because that's half the battle. Let's face it. If you're going to use drones in a photography world, half or more of the battle is understanding what that camera is.
Yeah.
I'll put my hand up now and say guilty. I'm not a photographer's left pinky finger, and you're flying essentially a camera.
Yes.
Right. Further to that, it's putting the drone in the position is not the ultimate goal for you as a photographer. It's getting that shot.
Yeah.
So we need to, for you in your part of the world, is combine the photography, getting the shot, with the drone, the safety requirements, regulations,
yes,
and meshing that together, I guess, which is what you're looking to do in your next step. Cool. So you're in Victoria, I take it, yes?
That's right. Yes.
Goodie-o. Tell me a bit about yourself. We haven't asked that question. Are you a family woman? Not being too personal, but have you got kids? You got husband, family? You got 9 kids? What's the story?
I've got all of that. Not the 9 kids. Thankfully, just one husband. Let me say.
That's probably more than enough.
Trust me. Yes. Yeah, one husband. I've got a 13-year-old daughter.
Awesome.
So we live in downtown suburbia in Melbourne.
Cool. Coolio.
Yeah, so that's good. I work at a primary school.
Yep.
So I work at a very large primary school. We've got 1,300 students.
Wow, far out.
Yeah.
That's a lot of students.
Yeah.
Very
so
good.
relatively new school, and we're just purchasing some drones for our school.
Woohoo! Yeah, I see the connection now.
I know. We've got this new STEM room, so they're just looking into purchasing these drones. So I've sort of said to them, listen, I could, help out with that.
Awesome.
So, so work part-time at a school.
Okay. Well, that sort of answers my next question, because my next question was going to be if you get the nod, if you're the name that pops to the top, is getting time off to be able to sit through 5 days of course a problem?
No.
Okay, good. Well, that's the first battle, right? I mean, we train in Melbourne a lot, and we're down there again in the not too distant future. So, if your name was to pop up, we'd throw a date at you, and hopefully, if that lines up with you, that'd be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Coolio.
Hang on. What about all my other stuff?
What other stuff?
All my other about me stuff.
Oh, please carry on. Sorry, I didn't mean to chop you off. Go. Knock
Love to
yourself
travel.
off.
Love to travel.
Yes.
So, yeah, very good at budget travel.
Righto.
Nice cheap travel.
That's good.
Yes. Aside from that, I love reading. Really avid reader. Read all the time.
Good.
And my newfound passion, as daggy as it is, jigsaw puzzles. I know. I'm sorry. I know.
Now I know where the quirky submission comes from.
Look, it's just newfound, and I am so digging it. I'm really loving it.
Look, it's a breath of fresh air. There's and no one will have a go at me for saying this, but it is a little bit of a man's world, this drone industry. We have trained quite a number of females, and you know, it's great to see another female who is very interested in the drone industry. That is an awesome thing from my point of view. I think that's great. The way this system works, just to let you know, is I only get told the names of the people and the submissions after they're shortlisted. So hence why I got your name here in front of me on the submission. Up until this point, it's been completely anonymous. We all read through the submissions. We all come down with our own shortlist, and those where the numbers add up, the person who's on top is on top, and that gives us a shortlist amongst the four of us who are going through all of these submissions. And there was 5. We came down to the top 5. And so there's you and 4 others that were shortlisted to be the recipient for this, you know, scholarship. What it involves, just so you know what would possibly you be getting. There is the REPL course, of course, the REPL course. 5 days, you'll sit on a course with us. It may or may not be me training the course. It all depends on scheduling.
Yes.
But you'll have one of our instructors nonetheless for that 5 days. We'll also provide you at the end of that, we'll create all of your manuals and all the bits and pieces for the REOC side of it. It's pointless really you having a REPL if you don't have the REOC.
Yes.
We will then assist you in getting that application ready. You apply, we will help you, but the application comes from you. To have that REOC processed, of which the fees and funds for all that is also included in the scholarship, so no money out of your pocket. On top of that, we will plug you into the awesome AVCRM software, which is the compliance management software that runs all of your logs, your pilot logs, your drone logs, all that box and dice.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you've got a year of that. We'll give you the first year of that included in the scholarship. And I just got off the phone today with a fella called Jerry, Jerry Grayson, and he'll probably watch this and he won't mind me saying, Jerry runs an awesome, absolute awesome flying the lens class. Flying the lens. And what this is Jerry's a film pilot. He used to fly helicopters. If you're not familiar with Jerry, you can find him on our website. He used to fly helicopters on movie sets like James Bond and the like. So, and has done so for eons. He's retired now from that life, but he does courses on flying the lens. So he takes a drone pilot away from flying the drone and really educates you in the techniques that he's learned over the last 20 or 30 or 40 years of flying a lens.
Right, yes.
And so I just got off the phone with Jerry today and we had a quick chat about it and we're doing some things together. And so I will, whoever takes up this scholarship, if aerial photography and vision is what you want, I will tap Jerry on the shoulder and see if we can plug the winner in to one of those courses, again, with no out-of-pocket expenses for you, and get that flying the lens experience. So you're going to get this massive whole package of product, which now plugs it up to about, I don't know, 6 or 7 grand worth of scholarship. I mean, it's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, I was really happy. I had a good chat to Jerry. He's a really cool dude. If those watching don't know who Jerry Grayson is, if you go to our website, there's a flying the lens bit there. It'll link you to him. Go and have a read about Jerry. He'll be at the Avalon Air Show with me. Here we're plugging now. Sorry, cross promotion. All right. Well, look, I think I've got everything I need to get at this point. I mean, how excited will you be if the next call you get is it's all you?
Do you know, I couldn't cope with the first call. As I tell you, I've been floating on air all day, and that's the call to say that you're a finalist. So, look, I can't even go there, all right?
Well, I'll put you out of misery and just tell you now that it is you. How's that?
No way.
It is you.
Are you serious?
I'm deadly serious. I'll put you out of your misery now and say, we don't need any more submissions. You are our latest recipient. It is all yours.
Oh,
Now that got you by surprise, didn't it?
Yeah, are you serious?
Yeah, mate, it's all yours. You'll get the RPAS, you're going to get a REOC, you're going to get HCRM. I'm going to plug you in with Jerry to get you flying the lens. And he's in Victoria, not far from you, so it works beautifully. And I didn't know that until Chantel told me today when we got the names on the shortlist, and yours was the top. And she went, by the way, this lady is actually in Melbourne. And I went, oh, crap. I just spoke to Jerry.
Oh, John, I'm still a bit speechless.
It's all you, mate. It's all you. Congratulations to you. I couldn't drag it on any longer. It was killing me.
Thank you so much. That is, oh.
Yeah, it's all yours. So we need to get you a date in an upcoming course in Melbourne and get you on that course in Melbourne. And it's not too far away, so this is going to happen pretty quickly.
Whoa.
Yeah, how do you feel?
I still haven't really come back down yet, okay?
How do you feel?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's all yours,
it's amazing.
Mate. It's all yours. We are very happy to assist and help someone get from nowhere to somewhere. And
gosh,
it takes a bit of nous and it takes a bit of courage and it takes a bit of luck sometimes, and you've got all three now. So
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
should we get champagne?
Yep. You can do what you can grab the champagne. Well, look, mate, again, congratulations to you. I really do hope this opens or kicks in, whichever way you want to put it, some big doors for you. Like I said, sometimes it just takes a little bit of luck, a bit of courage and a bit of tenacity. You've got all of the above now, and I hope this is the start of something awesome.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It's amazing.
I couldn't drag it out any longer. I'm trying to drag it out and I'm trying to build the suspense, and stop it. I can't do it. It's killing me.
Oh.
All right, well, welcome to the drone industry.
Wow, thanks.
That's all right. You can go and tell the family, I guess, at some point. What time is it? Oh, they'll be starting to roll home soon, I guess.
Yeah, I'm home alone. It's been really good.
Yeah. Well, now you've got no one to tell. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll find someone.
All right, so what will happen from here, Tanya, is Chantel will be in touch. We'll get some details and some stuff organised from you and get the ball rolling. Get those dates out to you so you can at least lock in the times you need to be away.
Amazing.
And all the information will flow. We'll get you onto that course. We'll get you through the RPAS. Again, we pick up everything. So all the fees to CASA, all that sort of stuff, there's nothing that will come out of your pocket. Even on the course and during the course, we provide all of our students lunch and all that sort of stuff. So you just turn up. There is not
I may not leave.
That's okay. And then look, you go on to do what you do, and we stay on your shoulder as your mentor.
Yep.
If you need help with anything, preparing an application, even preparing quotes or stuff for clientele if you're unsure, and that's what we're here for, and we want an ongoing relationship. I just spoke with Jai, our very first recipient, only a few weeks back, and he's kicking some great goals now with some big blue chip companies. So, and to think, he rang and he's Jai, hello if you're watching. He rang to thank us, and it's not about that for us. The thanks we get is when we see people like Jai succeed. That's what makes it a buzz for us. I've said it all along from the start. The drone industry's been good to us, so let's be good back. And if this is something good for you, then I'm happy. That's great.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, mate. All right, well, I think that's about it. I don't think anything needs more to be said. We'll be in touch. My people will talk to your people. And we'll get the ball rolling.
Ah, amazing.
No worries. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, John.
Bye.
Bye.